Alright, is this working? Waiting for confirmation. No, I guess this is not working. Or maybe it is. Oh, anyway, hello, this is Dave. This is What's Up, Dave? Saying hi to my friends on the internet for Tuesday, August 15, I think it is. And let's see, it is the 15th. So what's been going on today? Do I have anything new for show and tell? Audio's going, looks like. Let me turn this down. Not really a whole lot. The cat, get off! Cat is stepping on everything. He's being affectionate but annoying today, so I'm gonna grab his feet. Anyway, what is going on today? Today is a day of work. I don't have any social engagements until Wednesday evening, so that means I can actually do a big uninterrupted work block, so I'm kind of excited by that. Or as uninterrupted as is possible with Mr. Fuzzy here. Yeah. So is there anything that's interesting to look at right now? Not really. Oh, I did get this. This is cool. I was at Super Walmart looking for cheap compressed air, so I could blow out all the spiders out of that Model 33 teletype I got. So I got one of these cans. It's much cheaper there than it was. It's shockingly cheaper. But I also saw in the stationery section, I saw this thing. This is a document box. And inside the document box is, this is upside down. Well, there's just this big spring hinge here. Yeah, I know, it's this big spring hinge. And I guess the way it works is it opens up, and then you can kind of hold papers down. So this might actually be nice for storing some of my pads. Looks like it has a lock here too. I didn't notice that. Or yeah, so you press it and it opens up. It's really cheaply constructed, but it's an interesting idea. I don't even know there's this piece of something in there that's for something. I don't know. So that'll be a nice storage thing. I can like put now what? Now I don't know what happened there. I must have hit the keyboard. But I can put it over in this area here, which will be pretty cool, I think. Oh, keep hitting my microphone too. So anyway, that's the two cool things to show today. Not super cool. What else is on my mind? One of the things I am doing now is working on this software project. So it's for the learning science grant that I'm working on through this company Aquarium based in California. And I've been writing a video server module so we can record video at the same time that we are recording session data. And so I guess I'll just show that really quickly. So you build scope server mode is equal to combo, and this is kind of a neat environment. I'm kind of surprised. It's one of those pieces of code that I've written that I look back at it and go, wow, did I actually write that? And so I guess a lot of things that one learns is maybe in that category of things. So right now I'm just running the server here, and it should be running now. And this is running on localhost here. And let me pull up the console. So I can run this particle game here. Some React errors that are happening there. And this is running. This is in a simulation mode right now. I didn't really write much of the front end, mostly the other systems that actually make this run. This is an interesting split of resources. Ben has been doing most of the front end stuff. And then this particle teachers app thing actually connects over the web to control this, so I can select what's happening on that other browser window by bouncing off the server. You can probably not see it here, but you can see it in like this window in the lower left corner. It's receiving a bunch of errors. There's a connect error happening there though. So the new video server part, we're integrating a module that was done by Remap at UCLA, which is a new media research group in the UCLA film department. That's really cool stuff. And I have taken part of their code and integrated it into our server so we can do fancier things with it. So right now this is getting off of the other webcam. This might slow everything to a hand. It's like actually a different one from this camera. So now that producer is running, I actually need to restart the server because I don't have Reconnect detecting. So all these things are going to close down. So it's starting up again. I hear my computer making horrible thermal cracking noises from the load. It's slowing down quite a bit. I'm curious you might have hit some sort of limit on the ability of the Macintosh to keep up with live streaming and coding. 3 webcams running at the same time. Let's just pull activity monitor up here. Yeah, it's compiling very slowly. CPU usage. Isn't there a graph? Well, my CPU is at 269%. Alright, so now it's launching the server. So these are the video servers designed to run on a separate computer, which will have like an iMac, a Mac Mini over there to offload it. And so now it looks like the producer is connected. Now I need to reconnect the clients. The client hasn't connected yet. I should wait 4 seconds and connect. Yeah, I should see V client. Well, that's registered with the system. Okay, now the video client is trying to connect to the WebRTC server, which is this. It actually requires a web component to actually do the video encoding. So it looks like it's connected. Oh wait. That is wrong. It's trying to connect to the wrong video server. I'm seeing. Let me switch this. I was doing some testing. This should really break it now. It's running very slowly. My fake track is here. My video server connection is this address. Let's see if this will connect. Okay, so that works. Let's see. But the local video client on the server has now stopped. So I'm going to have to do this all again. Let me close that down to see if it reduces the load. I wish it was a prettier monitor for this. OBS is taking 142% CPU. Why is that? This is a new version of OBS as well. I was running 16 something, this is 20 something. The OBS Mac update checker was not picking up that there were new versions of it. Okay, that ran much faster. So now I can reconnect particle game. Oh, I should run producer now before it dies. Oops. Localhost. If I don't run video producer, I should see, okay, video client, the producer is alive, the producer is connected. This is now theoretically sending data. This is actually a good test to see how well this system operates under load. Just make sure that all this stuff works. I can switch to the backgrounds. It should load that. Uh-oh. Did this not connect? Let's see, it should tell me if it's... It could just be running very slow. Okay, so it wasn't connected. I need to add a check to that. If this thing dies, it should just blank out the entire screen. Computer's running nice and slow though. That's exciting. So anyway, the new feature is on the teacher interface. We can actually save video now. So let's see, where is that? It should be... Oh, why is this screen not scrolling now? That's interesting. This whole screen is locked up. Or it's refusing to... that's weird. It's in a weird mode. Oh, someone screwed up the... Okay, anyway, if we start recording, what should happen is now the producer here... Oh, I'm not echoing it to here anymore. It's encoding chunks of video on the web client, and then over here in the bottom left, you can see it's buffering the data. And the algorithm they provided with us, it's actually not running this to disk, it's buffering it in memory, which disturbs me. But there's enough memory in this computer to be able to do that and not die, which surprised me. So if I stop recording, it's created a video, and I should be able to grab it. I have a debug statement here that tells me where this is. So if I quit out of video, this should be, it just should serve this out of my server. And so now it's replaying back the video that I just recorded. See, it's different. It's also a different camera. So now that's there, what I need to do is hook up the playback stuff. So this playback control, I can actually load a session. Let me switch the screen here. So under simulation control, I'm going to switch it to day 1, which has nothing going on, except I think the webcam. Although I just killed, let's see, I can go here. Actually, I'm not sure if this is going to work. What happens if I load here and resume? Yeah, so now it's playing back the display that was recorded. And it stopped in the middle of it. Oh no, it's just running very slowly. That's not supposed to happen. Probably because I'm running OBS. What is the load right now in the system? It's not, oh, OBS is using 182% CPU. Why is that? Is this a feature of the new version? Maybe I should downgrade. I don't think I've seen it that high before. Are we dropping frames? No. Something's different here. I'll probably have to look online to see what the deal is with that. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. I'll close all this stuff before my computer melts. And so it's kind of a neat system. I've never written like networked web apps before. And this might have a very interesting application for writing general games. I mean, I've talked about this before, this JavaScript stuff. That's replacing my old Flash-based interactive design toolkit. So now that I have all this stuff going, it's not quite at the point when I can do it as quickly as I could in Flash with the timelines and stuff. But there's a different kind of application you can run with this now, and I can just develop those tools back up. And quite a lot of it is possible now with HTML5. So that's pretty exciting, I think. And being able to take all this network stuff and then repackage it into something that is more shareable, I think is going to be a long-term goal development-wise for me. So, oh, Dom's here. Hey, Dom. He asked, "What the fuck is that, Dave?" I don't know what he was looking. He was looking at the. It was just this. That was the web app that I'm developing for this science thing. I'm doing the infrastructure for it just so all these web apps can talk to each other and play back and save video and stuff. All the video saving research is courtesy of the Remap group. So they figured out how to make that work. So that saved me a bunch of time. And then I've been integrating it this past month into our system so we can control it and play it back in concert with other simulation data that's being saved. So that's about it for today. Not a whole lot else going on. I have one lazy cat here. Yeah, that's about it for today. I'm getting some I had replaced my water heater last week, I think it was, and they discovered my water main was leaking all over some stored stuff in the basement, including some old clothes from my late mom. So I had to dry all that stuff out. The basement's been drying out with fans for the past week. It should be okay now. But I actually had to throw out the old suitcases, and I needed to get new storage stuff. So I ordered some camphor wood scraps, and I guess camphor wood is supposed to have like an anti-moth or anti-insect quality to it. And so I have 8 satchels of that coming in. That was like, I think, $19 or something like this. Because mothballs like really bad smelling, and apparently they're toxic, so I don't want to use mothballs anymore. So I'm gonna get some big plastic tubs and like put those back into the basement. Those should be more waterproof than what I had before. I also had like some water damage for some old stuff. I'll have to dig that up and show it off. Wolf says, sounds like I'm creating Skynet. Kill it now. Yes! Well, we'll use Skynet to kill Skynet. It's local network game stuff. It's nothing all that exciting. It's exciting for me because like I've never known how to do that kind of stuff before. But it should be possible to make things like cool network games. Like I've been wanting to make my own version of what's it, Bridge Crew? There's that Star Trek game. What was it called? It was like a networked Star Trek game. And so like you all are on the bridge. It's called Arc something. It's not Bridge Crew. Bridge Crew is the new VR thing. Networked Star Trek. I can't believe I forgot the name of this, but Artemis. That's it. So this turns your living into the bridge of a starship. Networks computers together, and each computer has its own con, so it's its own console. And so I thought it would be cool to make some sort of simulation thing, a distributed simulation, or even develop a good, interesting groupware product that could be used in museums or something like that. Then I can buy all this fancy gear and expense it. So anyway. I think that's what's up day for today. Hope you're having a good week. I'm going to head off to Starbucks and do some programming there because I've been stuck in the house for 4 or 5 days now. And we'll see. I've been getting back into some games. Oh, this on September 10, the Star Trek II Wrath of Khan is reappearing for 2 days on September 10 and September 13th. And it's one of those Fathom event things where they do digital projection to movie theaters. So if you're a huge Wrath of Khan fan, you know, this is something you should know about and should go see. Yeah, so okay, now I'm done. Now I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.